our first contest of the evening. The officials have been appointed by the Central Area Council of the British Boxing Board of Control. Stood in charge at ringside, Ms. Sally C. 4 3-minute rounds of boxing. This is in the welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the blue colour shorts trimmed with white. At the weighing he scale, 10 stone, 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Would you please give a warm welcome, please? A young man who's tonight having his 275th professional outing, Mr. Reliable from Nuneaton, Kristian Laight. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the white coloured shorts trimmed with blue. At the weighing he scale, 10 stone, 14 ounces. Tonight, he makes his proud professional debut, presenting from Lee, Adam Ridge. Timekeeper of the bell, Phil Seymour, referee in charge of the action, buries John Latham for 3-minute rounds.
At all times, when I take you break, you both break clean. Defend yourselves at all times, and the best luck to both. Touch goes, lads. Touch them up.
Here we go, welcome to wonderful Wigan and the beautiful Robin Park Arena for another VIP boxing show live on VIP Boxing TV. Adam Ridge and Kristian Laight are going to get us underway. We've got Luke Madeira and Jamie Moore's jumped in for a first fight. How are you doing, lads?
Round. How are you, pal? You okay?
Yeah.
I know the party started, eh?
Yeah, Jamie fought to get the Kristian Laight fight.
Kicking and screaming I was.
So we got,
I like Kristian. I've got to admit he's you know, it's guys like him who keep British boxing going at this sort of level.
Yeah, we say it every single week. You know, where would someone like Adam be if it wasn't for Kristian just getting, you know, learning the ropes against someone like this in his first fights?
Well, first impressions, I'd say where Adam would be, definitely on the sunbed because he's got a belt in tan there. You know, Kristian usually looking the more bronzer of the two in a situation like this, but Adam's definitely took the biscuit there.
Yeah, he's outclassing him in the tan department. He's from your trains out of VIP Astley Gym, doesn't he? Do you know anything about Adam, Jamie?
The first time I've seen him, because obviously the guys down at Astley come from the amateur background, and then he's turned over with Damien, but we're there during the day, so I don't get to see the lads in the evenings. But he started off nice and sharply here, scored a nice 1-2 earlier on, and he's keeping busy. That's one of the most important things to do with Kristian, is just keep him thinking, don't let him settle. It's a nice little body shot round the side as well.
Yeah, I saw Kristian fight last week. Picked up a cut. I didn't think he'd make it this week, but that'd break his heart, wouldn't it? Missing out on a payday for probably taking zinc tablets, rubbing Vaseline and Sudocrem on it and everything to get here today.
I think he usually cuts heel up in about 45 minutes on Kristian. He's like Superman.
Yeah, Wolverine regenerates, doesn't he? Just switching southpaw and he's just giving Adam the full Kristian Laight experience here, messing him around, every trick in the book.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's staying nice and composed. I like that right hand over the top. It comes from low down, sort of brings it from out of vision and comes over on the blind side. It's a good shot. See there again.
Yeah. He's not neglecting the body either, is he, Jamie? It's important that.
No, he's working that right hook round the side well as well. His feet travel well, so he's pushing into distance and travelling. He's covering quite a bit of distance, so he can start his attacks from the outside, whereas Kristian Laight, I think, is in a safe position. You know what, I really do sound like I know what I'm talking about here, don't I? It's amazing. Might set this up as my job, you know, soon.
You reckon you can make a fist of it?
I reckon so, you know.
Yeah?
Some elocution lessons, get rid of this Salford accent, I'll be sound.
Adds character to it. Everyone sounds the same otherwise.
There's that nice right hand again. I like that screw shot as well, the left what he's throwing. So he sort of dips down and screws the left up through the middle to lift the head.
We're trying to work out if he's carrying his left low, isn't he, Jamie? I wonder if he's just trying to draw something from Kristian or if that's his natural style.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of fighters nowadays what do that, carry their left hand low. It's just a little more dangerous when you're doing it on the front foot because you're coming into punching range, and once you get someone who's a sharp counter puncher who can drop that right hand as you come, it is a bit dangerous, but he seems to be coping all right with it, but as he moves up in class, that's when he's going to have to maybe address that a little bit. But that was a good first round for him there.
Especially on his debut as well, because you see a lot of the fighters on debut, we see a lot of them, and they get very carried away and come out all guns
Nervous
blazing.
tension.
Yeah, exactly, but he seems quite composed in there, and he's settled into the bout quite nicely.
Yeah, no, you're right. He has. He started well, and he hasn't come out of the block too quickly. He was nice and calm and relaxed. Didn't get carried away when he landed that right hand over the top a few times. So yeah, good start.
I'm trying to think of a journeyman around. When you were making your way up, Jamie, I remember you fighting Delroy Mellis.
Round 2.
Yeah. Tell you what, he could whack Delroy. I've had 37 professional fights, and without a doubt, he was the person who hit me the hardest.
Yeah.
He hit me in the 3rd round, and I was in Everton Park Sports Arena at the time, and I didn't know where I was. And got dragged into a bit of a war, surprise, surprise, but ended up getting him out of there, but he could whack.
That's like Mark McRae nowadays, isn't he? You know, just a big, punching, dangerous journeyman opponent.
Yeah. You know, with a lot of the time with the guys who are boxing week in, week out, they pick up these little tricks where they stop you from, you know, stop within your tracks or just upset your rhythm and try and make things difficult for you so you can't get your shots off. But my style seemed to go well with journeyman, because I was high sort of work rate, southpaw, body puncher. They hated me. You know, I got rid of a few journeymen. I stopped them who hadn't been stopped for like 7-8 years, and it's basically down to work rate and body punching. But
Well, they thrive on lulling you into their game plan, don't they? So if you can keep your work rate up and force them into yours.
Exactly that. They like to dictate the pace and just basically stop you from doing what you're good at. I like that right hand over the top from Adam Ridge. It's a really good shot, and then he's switching downstairs as well after it. Good work.
Yeah, it's seamless, isn't it? You know, he's going to head and then coming down to the body. There's no pause in between. Nice, like smooth stuff.
Yeah. See, Kristian just that jab's just trying to sort of keep him occupied and sort of stop him from doing his own work. He's not really trying to do any damage with it or anything like that. He's just basically stopping Adam from doing what he's doing so he don't get hit. That's a nice left hook downstairs as well now. Going through the gears here, it's good.
Said this a couple of times, Jamie. Kristian, he'd been lucky enough to see some unbelievable things at ringside, but I actually saw Kristian Laight get knocked out once with one shot. I think it's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. Kerry Evans got him.
I never knew before Andy Joshua. I'd have thought that was probably the only pro that could have knocked him out.
Yeah, Kerry Evans got him with one shot, and of all the things I've ever seen, that's the one that stands out in my mind most.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Unbelievable pro. You never see him get hurt.
Yeah, he does a great job, and tough as old boots he is.
Got some nice little head movement, hasn't he, as well, Adam? You know, he's just fainting him out, trying to look for something, put a left hook right through the middle of his guard.
Yeah, well, I think someone who fights with this sort of style, you've got to have good head movement. Otherwise, you end up with a very flat nose because you're walking into the shots all night long.
Well, 2 rounds in the bank, isn't it?
Yeah, another good round. I think if I was in the corner, I'd be saying to him, you know, you're in total control. Every time you're letting your hands go and you're coming forward in them 2 and 3 phases, he feels uncomfortable. So I'd do more of that. Put a little bit more pressure on. I'll put your foot down a little bit and see if you can try maybe force a stoppage, because everyone, is expected to beat Kristian Laight, but hardly anybody stops him. And if you can go in there in your debut and put a good performance in and maybe get him out of there, then you're going to make people's ears prick up.
Well, we got through 6 minutes without mentioning it, Jamie, but how are things here at the minute? You know, the gym's bouncing, isn't it? We've got 3 debutants tonight. Things just seem to be going strength to strength.
10 seconds.
Do you know what? He's absolutely bouncing at the moment. The gym, the atmosphere is brilliant. All the lads are in great form, and great times for VIP gym.
Round 3.
Just tell everyone as well, you know, a lot of people know Oliver on the Northwest scene watching this. Just give him an update on how he's doing.
Yeah, do you know what? He's doing well. He's on the mend. He's still, a long way from being back to anywhere near where he was, but he is doing really well now. And hopefully he's going to be discharged from hospital soon, and then he really will be on the road to recovery. But you know, he's still not, you know, far from 100%, but he's definitely on the road to recovery. So thanks for everyone's messages and stuff of concern and well wishes to him. He's, you know, they have been passed on to Oliver, and he does appreciate it.
Nice little body attack there from Adam Ridge.
Yeah, he's come out with this round, like I was saying before, he seems to have come out with a bit more intent this round. He's let his hands going more, you know, he's keeping busier. I like his shorts as well, they're belters, them, aren't they? Susie Wong's done a terrific job with them.
Just plain but classy, aren't they? He's not going too far over the top like some lads do.
Yeah, a Toro Gatti style.
Yeah. You see some of them nowadays. Who was it? I think Mark Effin had a wolf on his. That's it's going too far over the top. He had like a big airbrush wolf. Simple but classy.
I tell you what, as well, for a journeyman, they're a fine pair of shorts. What Kristian's got on, he's not messing about with them playing Everlast ones, is he?
Yeah, a lot of these guys, they turn up in a Sports Direct starter kit, don't they?
That's it.
He's doing all right, Kristian.
He's keeping that jab, you know, he's keeping Ridge occupied as well with that jab, which is good to see. He's not just trying to sort of get through it and cover up and tuck up. It's a nice left hook.
Is this, for a debutant like Adam, Jamie, is this where you just get the adrenaline dump now in the third? You know, you've come out, you've been excited. And
I think the first round, once you get the first round out of the way, in general, you see people settle down, but he didn't even need the first round to settle down. He started from the off, looking nice and relaxed, and this has been a good debut so far. I'm impressed. I mean, obviously, he'll have much tougher tests to come in the future, but you can't sort of moan about any of the work he's done tonight. It's been great.
I think the best part about his performance tonight has been he's not got reckless when he's had success, because you see a lot of guys when they land shots on Kristian, they'll follow it up and get reckless and just throw wild hooks and stuff. He stuck to his boxing and it's working for him.
Yeah, stay nice and composed. He hasn't got giddy, not got carried away when he's landed that right over the top. I'd like to see him go again there. So you see where he lands that right hand over the top. He just seems to be happy with that, and you know,
just like seeing add another phase.
Another phase, or you know, come downstairs and then come back up and then edge off. Especially in the third round there now. Hopefully, you know, last round now coming up, and hopefully they'll go through the gears now and just try and finish the show nice and strong. So far so good though, I've been impressed.
Hashtag VIP Boxing Live on Twitter. Got any questions for Jamie or any thoughts about performance from Adam Ridge so far, let us know.
Yeah.
I just have to let people know, on the way in, Jed lives there, who helped Steve Wood out do the tickets and stuff,
10 seconds.
got absolutely debagged at the front desk in front of all the security lads and the people coming in off Nige Travis. It was an absolute thing of beauty, one of the best things I've ever seen.
How did you do it, Jamie? Go on, what technique did you use? Trap him in a door, I believe.
No, not this time. I took his attention, started talking to him. Nige snuck round the back of him and done him like a kipper. It was brilliant.
Fourth and final round here of Adam Ridge's debut. 3 in the bag so far. He'll be looking to keep up the pressure in the fourth and final round. Put it on Kristian, empty everything he's got. You know, he's built up for this for a few weeks now. Send the fans home happy, but well on the way to a nice, comfortable debut win.
Yeah, you know, you can't have any complaints about the way he's gone about his job tonight. Nice and composed, nice body work, landed some nice clean headshots. Not got carried away when he's landed.
That little burst there summed it up, didn't he? Of the right hand that you like, and then down to the body and just stepped off.
Exactly, and then there's a nice little counter right on the back foot as well. So just going off some of the stuff he's done in little glimpses, he's probably got more strings to his bow as well, which we'll see as he sort of progresses, but can't have any complaints.
of a fight here, Jamie? Robin Park.
I only won the European title here, didn't I? Yeah.
Venues aren't
I
his
fought,
thing.
I fought twice. I fought Andrew Facer
Yeah.
in a British title defence, and then I won the European title here. One of my greatest nights as a pro in this building.
Yeah, just behind the ear, that wasn't it? Little bit of a warning there. Nice body work again, though, from Ridge.
Yeah, he hits the body well. I like that. Nice little angle there, pivoted off to the side and got the left from a different position. Good. He's basically not put a foot wrong in his debut, and I keep saying, obviously, as he goes on, he'll have stronger opposition, but he'll be happy with this.
I think it's the first time as well, isn't it, that Damien's brought some lads through from amateur into pros. You know, so he's doing it all on one bill. You know, he's got 3 lads. Must be good for Adam to be doing this with a couple of teammates as well tonight.
Yeah, of course. It's like you say, we're all in the same gym, but obviously they do their own thing at night time, and we do ours during the day. But yeah, that was a good debut from Adam Ridge, and he'll be happy with that. He can go and celebrate and enjoy himself now. Next up, you've got boxing royalty to grace the microphone, Nigel Travis, aka Captain Chaos.
Anything we should ask him especially, Jamie, when you got a chance here to stitch him?
I would say, can you tell us about some of the sparring where he got beat up by Jamie, but he probably doesn't remember any of it because he was half concussed all the way through.
Selective memory.
Yeah. To be honest, I do feel guilty. Every time I look at him and I look at the damage to his face, I feel really guilty because I've caused 90% of it.
So you're responsible for giving his kids nightmares?
Yeah, honestly, I do. That's why he's my best mate. I look after
Ladies
him
and gentlemen,
I do
after
feel
4
really bad
rounds
for what I've
of
done to
opening
him.
boxing this evening.
He should also feel bad because he'd give me
Our
arthritis in
referee,
my
John
left wrist.
Latham, has scored the contest
beating him up
40
that bad in my
points
left
to
hand.
36 points for your winner. On his proud professional debut, hailing from Lee, Adam Ridge.
There you go. Clear as you could get. Nice debut.
And your
from Adam
appreciation,
Ridge. Gets
please,
the night underway here in
for
Wigan.
Mr. Reliable as he
He's done
makes
a
his
lot of
way back
tickets
to
as
the
well, Adam, there,
Neaton.
looking good, you
275
Yeah, certainly
contests,
has.
not
Crowd
out.
have turned out for him,
Kristian.
and he'll be
Laight.
happy with that debut.
Perfect. That's great, Jamie. Thanks for that.
Nice one, guys. Nigel Travis coming up next.